So I pulled a compilation from Elon Musk's live Grok 3 demo to watch. Here's the first one. Grok 3 seeking truth in the universe.
We want to understand the nature of the universe so we can figure out what's going on, where are the aliens, what's the meaning of life, how does the universe end, how did it start, all these fundamental questions. We're driven by curiosity about the nature of the universe, and that's also what causes us to be a maximally truth-seeking AI, even if that truth is sometimes at odds with what is politically correct. In order to understand the nature of the universe, you must absolutely rigorously pursue truth, or you will not understand the universe. You will be suffering from some amount of delusion or error. So that is our goal, figure out what's going on.
Grok 3, meet the team.
Hi everyone, my name is Igor, lead engineering at XAI.
I'm JB Ba, leading research.
I'm Tony, working on the reasoning team.
All right, I'm Elon. I don't do anything. I just show up occasionally.
Yeah, so like Elon mentioned, Grok is the tool that we're working on. Grok is our AI that we're building here at XAI, and we've been working extremely hard over the last few months to improve Grok as much as we can, so we can give it to all of you, so we can give all of you access to it. We think it's going to be extremely useful.
Grok 3, solving physics problems and game creation.
We prepared two little problems for you. One comes from physics, and one is actually a game that Grok is going to write for us. When it comes to the physics problem, what we want Grok to do is to plot a viable trajectory to do a transfer from Earth to Mars, and then at a later point in time, a transfer back from Mars to Earth. And that requires some physics that Grok will have to understand. So we're going to challenge Grok, come up with a viable trajectory, calculate it, and then plot it for us so we can see it.
Watch demo of Grok 3 create.
This is the Grok interface, and we've typed in this text that you can see here, generate code for an animated 3D plot of a launch from Earth, landing on Mars, and then back to Earth at the next launch window. And we've now kicked off the query, and you can see Grok is thinking. So part of Grok's advanced reasoning capabilities are these thinking traces that you can see here. You can even go inside and actually read what Grok is thinking as it's going through the problem, as it's trying to solve it.
Yeah, we should say we are doing some obscuration of the thinking so that our model doesn't get totally copied instantly. So there's more to the thinking than is displayed.
Yeah, and because this is totally unscripted, there's actually a chance that Grok might make a little coding mistake and it might not actually work. Just in case, we're going to launch 2 more instances of this, so if something goes wrong, we'll be able to switch to those and show you something that's presentable. So we're kicking off the other 2 as well. And like I said, we have a second problem as well. Actually one of our favorite activities here at XAI is having Grok write games for us. Not just any old game, any game that you might already be familiar with, but actually creating new games on the spot and being creative about it. So one example that we found was really, really fun is create a game that's a mixture of the 2 games Tetris and Bejeweled.
Grok 3, from high school to college student.
So 17 months ago, our Grok 0 and Grok 1 barely solved any high school problems.
That's right.
And now we have a kid that just already graduated. The Grok is ready to go to college. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, it won't be long before it's simply perfect. The human exams won't be hard. They'll be too easy.
Yeah. And internally, we actually, as the Grok continue evolves, we're going to talk about what we're excited about, but very soon there will be no more benchmark left.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that's quite fascinating, I think, is that we basically only trained Grok's reasoning abilities on math problems and competitive coding problems. Mm-hmm. Right, so very, very specialized kinds of tasks, but somehow it's able to work on all kinds of other different tasks, so including creating games, lots and lots of different things. And what seems to be happening is that basically Grok learns this ability to detect its own mistakes in its thinking, correct them, persist on a problem, try lots of different variants, pick the one that's best. So there are these generalizing abilities that Grok learns from mathematics and from coding, which it can then use to solve all kinds of other problems. So that's pretty...
I mean, reality is the instantiation of mathematics.
Here is the short of Elon saying that XAI is launching an AI game studio.
We're launching an AI gaming studio. We're announcing it tonight. Let's go. Epic Games. But wait, that's an actual game studio. I mean... yeah.
World's fastest AI cluster in 122 days.
How were we able to get the world's most powerful training cluster operational within 122 days? Because Because when we started off, we actually weren't intending to do a data center ourselves. We were going to just, we went to the data center providers and said, how long would it take to have 100,000 GPUs operating coherently in a single location? And we got time frames from 18 to 24 months. So we're like, well, 18 to 24 months, that means losing is a certainty. So the only option was to do it ourselves. So then if you break down the problem, I guess I'm doing like reasoning here, with like makes you think.
One single chain though.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, we needed a building. We can't build a building, so we must use an existing building. So we looked for basically for factories that had been abandoned, but the factory was in good shape, like the company had gone bankrupt or something. So we found an Electrolux factory in Memphis. That's why it's in Memphis, home of Elvis.
Elon's 4-month data center race for Grok AI.
Last year, Elon decided that really the only way for XAI to succeed, for XAI to build the best AI out there, is to build our own data center. So we didn't have a lot of time, right, because we wanted to give you Grok 3 as quickly as possible. So really, we realized we have to build the data center in about 4 months.
That's right.
So let's
so all the paths, all the roads leads to Grok 3. 10x more compute.
More than 10x, really.
Grok 3 on the AI benchmark.
So in this blind test, Grok 3, an early version of Grok 3, already reached like 1,400. No other models has reached an ELO score, head-to-head comparison to all the other models at this score. And it's not just one single category. It's 1,400 aggregated across all the categories in chatbot capabilities, instruction following, coding.
AI progress, the unprecedented speed.
Grok 1 was almost like a toy by this point, only 314 billion parameters. And now if we plot the progress, the time on the x-axis, the performance of favorite benchmark numbers, MMLU, on the y-axis, we're literally progressing at unprecedented speed across the whole field.
The Grok app website and beta launch.
The version on Grok.com on a web browser is going to be the latest and most advanced version, because obviously it takes us a while to get something into an app and then get it approved by the App Store. So and then if something's in a phone format, there's limitations of what you can do. So the most powerful version of Grok and the latest version will be the web version at Grok.com.
Yeah. So watch out for the name Grok 3 in the app.
Dead giveaway.
Yeah, exactly. That's the giveaway, that you have Grok 3, and if it says Grok 2, then Grok 3 hasn't quite arrived for you yet, but we're working hard to roll this out today, and then to even more people over the coming days.
How much will it cost to use Grok 3?
And also, we're announcing that we're starting a separate subscription for Grok that we call Super Grok, for those real Grok fans that want the most advanced capabilities and the earliest access to new features. So feel free to check that out as well.
This is for the dedicated Grok app and for the website.
Is Grok 3 a boy or a girl?
Is Grok a boy or a girl? And are they single?
Grok is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they single?
Yes. Honestly, people are going to fall in love with Grok. It's like 1,000% probable.
Yeah. The next question, will Grok be able to transcribe audio into text? Yes. So we'll have this capability in both the app and also the API. We found that's like, Grok should just be your personal assistant looking over your shoulder and follow you along the way.